Math worksheet, how to fill it out. We have a three-step process as you can see here. First, you're going to use Annotate or a pen tool. If you have the handout in class, you're going to be able to write on it. And so the pen or pencil tool, if you're working online, you must use an Annotate tool. And I would recommend that you download a tool from your Chromebook to be able to write on the digital copy. I will also show you how to use the Annotate tool in Zoom. Second step, you're going to do a self-check. All of my math worksheet, or most of it, will have a self-check section where you're going to decode a message. Always check your answers, and I cannot emphasize how important this process is because I don't want you to do number 1 to number 20 and then ending up on number 20 finding out, oops, I have been doing it all wrong and it's all a waste. So when given the opportunity to work with the worksheet where you have to decode a message, make sure to check your answers and make sure to find out what mistake you usually make, learn from it, don't repeat the mistakes, and move on. You can see on this board right here, we have the answer for to replace X. So 6 times 4 is 24. We double check that way. And then we can also message where the answer is. See, all the 4, I will replace it with the letter O for that answers. And then in the end, the message needs to make sense. If I misspell a letter, it would be our place. And you can double check that number or that letter with the problem so that you can see, okay, what mistake did I do here? And don't repeat the mistakes. That way, on the quiz or test, you can get the correct answers. The third step is to make sure that you take a picture of your completed handout. And with the distant learning, you're going to turn in. If I give you the assignment turn in Canvas, you're going to turn it in there. If I don't give you the assignment to turn in Canvas, you are going to upload the completed notes and completed work together in your math composition notebook in your Google Drive until Ms. Nong create the math notebook turn in for you to turn in. Keep all of your math notes and math work together in the cereal box, in the math composition notebook, or in your Google Drive, or all of the above until June. Don't throw anything away. If you do, you're going to throw it away at your own risk because you might be asked to pull it out so Ms. Nong can re-input it into the computer to get full credits. Okay? If you don't have it, you'll have to redo it. So keep it until June. Student, in the physical class, Ms. Nong can hand you a worksheet or papers and you can work on it. We call this WS for worksheet. Distant learning, when you have a way to print it out, I would strongly recommend that you print it out and then you can use your pen or pencil and work on it. You want to show all the work that you can. Sometimes it's not possible to show your work. Most of the time we can show the work. We must show work, always. So when you get a worksheet, one of the way that you will see is that, like right here where my mouse is circling it, you get a blue link. When you click on it, it will ask you to make a copy into your Google Drive. So you are going to click on this blue button, make a copy, and you will get it in your Google Drive. Sometime you will click on it and you will see down here, right down here, on the bottom of my pictures, I'm going to go ahead and drag bubble right on top of it. See, right here. So you have to check your Chromebook or your computer that you're on in the download. Sure to see if it make a copy in your Google Drive, then you get a blue button. If it download right into your download, you will see that it's show right there, and you can just remove the extra copy. Okay, so actually I downloaded it 3 times, so now I'm going to remove all the extra copy. You may download the Annotate tool in your Chrome store and start marking on this paper. Another way that you can do this is you can use the Annotate in Zoom. Look for how to technology helps in the Canvas module number 2 or number 1, and you will see worksheet how to annotate in Zoom. Hopefully we download an Annotate tool and we just write it and we can save those writing the papers and mark on it, and then take a picture of your completed work and upload it into your math notebook. Get all the completed notes and completed work together. Every 6 weeks, we turn in our notebook to show Miss Nong, and I can get you credit in Canvas. Now, if I am getting this copy and I don't have any tools, what you can do also is try to go into Zoom. And this is what I have in Zoom right here. You can start a meeting, and then that way you can also use the Annotate tool. I'm going to go ahead and share screen. My Annotate toolbar is on the top. There are two pictures of me in here because I'm trying to start Zoom and this recording at the same time to show you. Okay, so with the Annotate tool, what you want to do then is you are going to this worksheet. Now you can write in your name and make sure that this is not blank, right? Your period, class number, whatever that is, you can go ahead and use that. And there's just one thing if you're using the Annotate tool in Zoom is that you cannot hit the stop share button right here. Otherwise, everything that you mark will go away, okay? It will disappear. So what you can do is make sure that you have enough time, and when you're marking on these papers, you want to take a picture of the completed work before you stop share. When we have a handout that look like this, what you're going to do is make sure that you read the information inside the text box on the top. Sometimes it's not highlighted for you, but you want to read that information. It reviews some of the information that you need. Like for example, it review with you that parallel lines are coplanar lines and it never intersect. So parallel line, remember, skew line are non-coplanar. Remember, there are 3 no for skew line. We made a flashcard on it. You can pull out your flashcard at this time to review what the skew line look like. Perpendicular line, it review with you, and basically it review with you all the information you will need to answer the questions. You will read the directions. Okay, so read this direction here and make sure that you answer it following the direction it give you, and then make sure that you decode the message that we have on these right here. Okay, so there will be a message that makes sense, and when you can show work, you must show work, okay, to get full credit. However, some of these you're showing work by just circling an answer, and I'm just circling something right here on random. That's the way that it works. And if you are using Zoom, don't forget when you stop share, when you click the stop share, all of these marks are going to disappear. So you might want to take out your phone and take a picture of your completed work to be uploaded into your math notebook and save it. Or you might want to take a screenshot, and you can know how to do the screenshot by checking out Miss Nong How to Technology Help, right? And it will show you how to take the screenshot with your Chromebook or whatever computer you're on. And that way you can save your completed note in or completed work into your notebook to be turned in. So that's the way that we're working on this paper, guys. And don't forget, we have the backside as well. The backside is the same thing. We are asking you to work on the paper, decode the message, and there will be a message to be decoded, to be filled out. And it should make sense. If any letter that doesn't make sense or misspell, you will know that, oh, that's the number that I got wrong. Let's look back and check on that problem and see what's wrong, because the message will misspell on that letter or that problem. And that way you can double check yourself, okay? So these are called self-check worksheets. And have fun.